We're Liz and Dennis, full-time RVers who have been traveling across North America for the past 3 years.
Wow, you're like a big cat. You like chin roast.
After spending the last 5 months RVing all across Mexico, we've returned to the USA, where we celebrated the 4th of July, did some good old-fashioned summer camping in Texas, and flew back to Florida to get our driver's licenses renewed. Well, sort of. Dennis will be back to St. Pete in 1 month when we got a new appointment for him to get his ID. We're back in Austin, ready to explore our wonderful campground, McKinney Falls State Park. Well, good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching. I hope it's a good one. Today we are in McKinney Falls State Park, which is about 20 minutes outside of Austin, Texas. It's close to the airport, it's close to the city center, and it's an awesome state park with great hikes, swimming areas, waterfalls. We were lucky enough to score a campsite here. We booked this about a month in advance, and we're very glad because it's been a wonderful state park. But honestly, we haven't actually explored that much because if you saw last week's episode, we had to fly back to Florida to renew our licenses that we partially were able to renew. I did get my ID.
We're gonna have to fly back here in August.
But now we're back. We have 1 day left to explore here, and we're ready to see all McKinney Falls State Park has to offer. So this is my logic. We're in campsite 30. We want to do this Onion Creek 2.8 mile trail. So I was thinking we'll go out on the road, make a left, and then we can enter the trail here. Then we can go up and do the upper falls. And then we can come down here, do the lower falls, and then we walk. And that way we do the whole 2.8 mile trail plus both the upper and lower falls. What do you think?
See it all in one day.
See it all in one day. Dennis eyed a snake skin. You don't think it was a rattler because it doesn't have, the tail doesn't end where the rattle would go. Pretty cool though. Almost complete. Another hike and perfect heat of the day. But don't worry guys, today is only 101, feels like 107.
Live oaks are so rad. It's probably my favorite tree besides the ponderosa pine that we discovered when we were out west the first time. If you stick your nose in a crease in the bark of a ponderosa pine, if it's mature enough, it smells like cotton candy, like caramel cotton candy.
It really does.
It's the wildest thing ever. But anyway, live oaks like that one we just walked past, they get huge in Florida. And that's one of my fondest memories of Florida is like live oaks around a crystal clear freshwater spring, maybe a manatee swimming by. Man,
I could go for some water right now.
I could go for some 72-degree spring water right now, right?
We can't be the only ones. When we're on a trail and we see poop, we always stop and try to figure out what type of animal we think left this. This one has hair and seeds or nuts in it. And it's a decent size. If you know what type of poop that probably is, leave your guess in the comments. Even if you don't know and you just want to guess and partake in this fun. Also, if you do this on your hikes, please let us know so we don't feel like crazy people.
But I just don't know. I'm thinking coyote. I'm thinking a large coyote. Yeah, that's my guess.
We found the upper fall. And it's such an oasis. There's like cypress, there's an alcove you can kind of hang out in, there's rocks to jump off and swim. And since you know that I'm not afraid of heights by jumping off Inks Lake State Park, I'm jumping off here. come back up. I'm hanging out with the kids. This is such a fun place to spend the summer. There's like a beach area, of course you have the falls, you can jump, swim. There's turtles in there, definitely fish we've seen. Just a really nice way to cool off in the hot Texas summers. That heat.
And the water is not super cold. It's nice and it's fresh, as they say. It's fresca.
The Upper Falls were awesome. So relaxing and such a nice treat, especially because there's way less people here because of COVID. They have restrictions on how many people can come here. Camping's put at half capacity. Now we're walking to the Lower Falls. So you have to go over this like huge boulder that's just kind of like vast open nothingness to get to the falls. Today was an absolute blast. I'm so glad we were able to squeeze in a day of exploring at this park. There was way more hiking trails that we could have done that we just didn't even have the time for.
Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get to actually spend the whole 4 days that we had reserved here, but today was really rad.
It was awesome to go to both the Upper and Lower Falls, and I would definitely love to come stay here again, especially if you want to explore the city of Austin. You really can't beat its proximity to downtown. I mean, you could get an Uber here and be at great restaurants, bars, whatever you want at your fingertips within 15-20 minutes. We're leaving here tomorrow to head to a Boondockers welcome because on the weekends, the state parks have gotten jam-packed. So we just aren't able to get reservations for the weekend. So we're headed to a Boondockers welcome not far from here. But for $20, I think it was $20 or $25 to camp here.
Per night?
Yeah, it's like the best you're gonna get for sure. Yeah. Cool things to do, close to the city center. You're in nature, not close to your neighbors. Water, electric at each site.
Yeah.
Great state park.
For sure.
A++.
5-star state park.
5-star state park. Way to go, Texas. We are very tired though. And it's already like almost 9 o'clock with the sun setting behind us. So we are going to walk home, cook some food, and
crash.
Yeah, crash. Relax, crash. So we'll catch you tomorrow. After getting a good night's sleep last night, we are ready to head to our Boondockers welcome. We hope we can stay at McKinney Falls State Park next time, especially since it's so close to the Mexican consulate. We're gonna try and get a reservation here in the future for when we have to come and finish our application for temporary residency. Luckily, our next spot is only about 45 minutes away. We do have to go back to the Amazon hub to pick up some packages that are somehow lost in Amazon world. Not quite sure what's going on there. But other than that, we're pretty much just planning on working for the next few days because my birthday is coming up next week and we have visitors coming and big things planned. So I want to make sure that we have time off so that we can be with our family, have fun, and celebrate.
So we noticed the last time we came back into the park that the regular park dump station is like out of service. I think you could still get in there and dump, but they have all of the fresh water connections like removed, so they must have had a leak. Since I don't want to monkey around trying to get around the park ranger truck that's parked inside of there, no one's in the park host site right now, which conveniently has sewer. So I'm using theirs.
This is lovely. Good morning. Today is a new day. We are at our new Boondockers welcome spot, which is just outside of Austin, and it is another awesome camping spot. I know we said this earlier when we stayed at Boondockers welcome after just returning back from the United States, but seriously, Boondockers welcome for the win. This location also offers electricity and water, and there is a dump where he hooks his RV up. Since he's on a trip, we'll be able to use that today. So this is another super sweet spot for us to stay cool in the hot Texas summers, but also have a little bit of peace and tranquility just outside of the city. Yesterday, we just ended up working pretty much all day because we have some special guests arriving. We wanted to make sure that we got in a quick workout so that we were nice, fit, healthy, showered, and ready to just have fun when they arrive. So that's what we're doing now, fitting a quick workout in, and then we are going to pack up the RV and head into town. We're all packed up, Dennis is dumping, so I think this is where we're gonna leave you for this week's vlog. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, it really helps our channel out. I think about 80% of our viewers are non-subscribers, so subscribe.
It's a free way to help us out. Be nice to the like button. Don't smash it. Don't kill it. Give it a little love tap.
Love tap.
Just a little love tap.
Love tap if you love this video. So we will see you in an awesome video next week. Another Boondockers welcome swing for the win.